If you're looking for the November 2020 Ann Arbor real estate market numbers, this video is for you. Hey, this is Todd with Studio 48 and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Snyder & Company Realtors. And just a quick heads up before we roll into the Ann Arbor numbers here. I'm going to have a complete report on the 2020 real estate market due out probably the end of January, beginning of February. If you're interested in getting a copy of that report, it's going to include Ann Arbor, Chelsea, Dexter, Saline, Ypsilanti Township. Let me know. Hit me up any way that you can. Just know I don't do smoke signals and I don't do carrier pigeons. Everything else I can pretty much respond to. So drop me your email address. Happy to slide those along as the reports are generated for you. Those Ann Arbor numbers, right? So this has been a weird year. We've got one more month, just a few more weeks left here in 2020. And we're hoping that 2021 doesn't turn into part 2 of 2020. Ann Arbor's market numbers for November of 2020 are impressive. The average sales price jumped 12.18% to an average sales price of $445,343. Pretty impressive. The median sales price had an equally similar jump in value. It jumped 19.15% to a median sales price of $400,000. I include those two values, average and median, so that you can see the average sales price, but then also the momentum and direction, if you will, of the sales prices. So at $400,000, we see that there are homes north of 400 that keep selling. And that speaks to the low inventory, high demand environment that we are currently in. The average days on market in the month of November did jump about 9%, 8.85% to 43 days. That means that it took an average of 43 days for an average home in the Ann Arbor marketplace to sell. So I also looked at the year-to-date numbers. So that would be from January 1st of 2020 to November 30th of 2020. And I compared it to the same time in 2019. And some interesting numbers here, I'm not going to lie. The inventory levels I thought was real eye-opener. Our inventory levels, the numbers of homes that were listed between January 1st and November 30th, fell 22.76%, almost 25% off on the potential inventory that has been brought to market so far in 2020. As you would expect, sales are down, but they're not down that much. They're down 4.55%. Part of that is due to the lack of potential inventory for folks to choose from, but we still have high demand. How do I know that we still have high demand when we've got sales that are off 4.55%? Because the average sales price of a home from January 1st to November 30th here in 2020 compared to the same time frame in 2019 has increased 3.66%. Again, Econ 101 in full display right here. Steady to rising demand, falling inventory, prices rise. It just happens. It is what's going on. So if you want to talk about how these numbers impact your specific scenario, I would love to chat with you. If you're a seller in the Ann Arbor marketplace, this might be a great time to consider putting your home on the market and taking that money and maybe going to a warmer climate. Don't know, maybe you've got some other ideas for that money. If you're a purchaser, you're going to need a big old bag of patience to wander through the market right now because there are a bunch of buyers just like you out there looking to get into that special home in Ann Arbor. Again, this is Todd with Studio 48 at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Snyder & Company saying, let's go get you home.